From NBC News, this is Today's Take with Al Roker, Natalie Morales, and Willie Geist, live from Studio 1A in Rockefeller Plaza.
Coming up next, throwing a weekend brunch doesn't have to be a lot of work. We're going to show you some fun ideas to get everyone in the family involved. But first, these messages. If you've ever invited people over for brunch, well, then you probably know entertaining guests and their kids while you're trying to cook. It can be very hectic, can be very stressful.
Not to mention expensive, but it does not have to be that way. Lifestyle expert Kris Schoels is here with some great ideas. Kris, good to see you.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for having me this morning.
Let's start with your special version of apple cider.
My special version of apple cider. I think you had your eye on
bourbon.
this.
I did notice it, yep.
Do you feel like when you're having guests over, you need to be like a master chef, a bartender, a butler? You kind of feel like you have to do it all. So what I've done here is actually set up an apple cider bar. It's a great thing that you can kind of send people to as they're walking in.
So they make their own?
So they can make their own
some?
drinks.
I'll take a tiny
set out
shot.
Bourbon. You can set out cinnamon sticks.
Stick. Yeah, I like the ice cream.
We've got ice cream here. I'm going to use a little bit of whipped cream. That looked like a little bit more than a splash.
That was
That we're not going to make it through the
Friday. It's Friday.
So you've got all this stuff set out, which is
Can't
nice.
wait to see your face.
This is another brunch in Willie's house,
Cheers.
right?
So you have all this stuff set out.
Good.
Nice, right?
I like that. Smooth.
And I also love, I found these mini clothespins at a craft store.
Those
so
are
it's
cute.
a great way to mark your drink because people always get a little confused as to which is theirs.
Cool. Right.
And then I also got this.
They stay on, really. When they're
Really,
not this thick.
on the thinner one.
On the thinner mug.
And then I also got this really inexpensive fabric here. I cut the bottom of it. I just, again, got that at a fabric store. So don't feel like you have to kind of go all out and be crazy.
Right.
This is a great way just to get your guests talking. It gets them involved, and it's just
And it gets them a little bit drunk.
Gets them a little bit drunk.
While their kids are over at the kids' table.
Yes.
Exactly.
So let's move on over
the
here.
adults are here with the whiskey. We've got something set up for the kids. So what I've done here is I've taken little apple slices and melted some chocolate.
Now we're talking.
Get on in here.
Yeah. And then they could decorate them.
They can decorate them.
Oh, I
Let's
like
have
my
something
thing.
nice, because you have to have something for them as well.
Yeah.
And it's not too messy,
Oh, that is so good.
except when Willie does it,
There
when
it is,
apparently
yeah.
it is really messy.
It is very
Look at that,
messy.
it's beautiful.
Now, then I like the decorating the pumpkins, but putting the menu.
Yes, well, so the best part about this, I don't know if you guys know that they actually make chalkboard paint, and they make it in a variety of colors now. So I've painted these with the chalkboard paint, and then they actually make chalk markers. So no more dust, no mess, which is like
That's
the
a great
worst part.
idea.
And then after the holiday, you know, you can wipe them off, you can use them
They
again.
last a long time.
Cool.
They last a long time.
All right, since we have a
Let's
minute
move
left,
to your
let's move
beautiful
over to
table
our
over here.
table, which you've done. It's
we've
very
got place
rustic. I
settings.
love the rustic way of.
And we've kept kind of tied in the red through all of this. And all I've done again here is on glasses, written with the chalk markers, written the different names. And these are Greek yogurt parfaits that people can customize. That way if you have some picky guests. And then also what I've done here is just cut a top off of a pumpkin.
Oh, cool.
That's
You
a
can
great
put
idea.
a plate in it, or a cake stand fits in the middle of it.
That's cool.
And then you can cut it open and use it for Halloween. And I've used the different layers here. And these are all things you can either buy at a store or homemade, get bagels, different donuts and pastries, and use the different levels as a way to decorate.
And
Brilliant.
You like kind of basic food too, you're saying, right?
Basic food, very simple. I feel like I have to be this like crazy chef when people come over. It's not exactly the right time to try out a new recipe. So this is
store-bought is okay for this occasion.
store-bought is totally fine. You can see it's all on how you display it.
All right, hand me a
Very cool.
scone. Kris
Scone?
You want
Schoels,
a
thanks
scone?
so much.
Kris, thank you.
Excellent.
you.
Well done. We're back in a moment.
This is Today on NBC.
This is a healthy scone. Look at that.